Hello folks, welcome to this video, and whilst yesterday's one was about the WRC calendar and we've seen more news about it today, I've decided to just go with the fact that I got the timings horribly wrong. So today I'm going to be talking about a calendar that we have seen confirmation for next season, which is F1's 2020 calendar. And I'm going to be talking about a couple of different things, such as the new rounds, some of the things they're choosing in terms of structure, and them saying Auf Wiedersehen to Hockenheim. Sorry if I've mispronounced that. German isn't my first or second or third language. But yeah, this has been quite an interesting calendar. There are a lot of races now that are kind of paired, so consecutive weekends, and some of them are weird choices. For example, putting Australia and Bahrain on consecutive weekends, or Azerbaijan and Canada. Some of them make more sense, so pairing Netherlands and Spain, or European races like France and Austria. And of course, United States and Mexico, which have switched back around. But let's talk about a couple of the other bets. So, Baku gets moved back in the calendar. It's more of a mid-season one, round 8. That's because of Vietnam and Netherlands coming in at the early part of the season. And it's a smart idea to put Vietnam and China next to each other. Smart idea to put the Netherlands and Spain next to each other. And it's not such a smart idea to put Azerbaijan and Canada right next to each other in terms of consecutive weekends. That's just my opinion. It seems weird logistically to completely change the time zones and pretty much just go across the world. But like I said, there are races that got ditched. Well, there is a race that got ditched, the German Grand Prix. And it's a shame, but it's something I talked about in my review, and I'll put my review for the German Grand Prix in the description below. It was likely this was going to be the last one, and it was a shame because it was an amazing race. I think it still will hold up the claim of being race of the season, even though we've had a massive long stint of amazing races, including, say, Austria, Canada, Britain. Hungary was pretty cool as well. Belgium and Italy. We've got Singapore coming up this weekend. We've had a really good run of races in F1 this season. But I think Germany is probably still going to be the race of the season just because of what it was. And it's a shame to see it go. But what was even funnier was the response that Bernie Eccleston had, which was, oh, the calendar should be capped at 16 races. Which, well, my reaction was just like, Bernie, you're the reason why the calendar is the way it is now. You're the reason why some of these races are on the calendar, or some of them were on the pathway to the calendar by the time you'd gone. It is hilarious at times to think about. Honestly, I could understand F1 going, okay, we're going to do rotations for rounds. I think one of the things that it's good for is the way that it's all relatively grouped together. I'd say put some greater grouping in there, so put like where you've got Singapore and Japan relatively similar, put Australia around there as well. Put Bahrain and Abu Dhabi around a similar time. But then both of them kind of bookending the season is actually a fitting thing to do. I think it does help teams logistically, especially if you're looking at financial problems for teams, to have all the flyaways grouped together. And when I say grouped together, I mean like putting North American races together. I mean, I know Canada is brilliant in its mid-season place, but put it somewhere nearer the US GP and the Mexican Grand Prix. Whether that means moving 2 Grand Prix further forward, like where the Indianapolis US Grand Prix used to be, or moving Canada back, I don't know. But I think it makes sense, instead of going, okay, so you're in Monaco, 2 weeks later you're in Azerbaijan, the week after that you're in Canada, 2 weeks after that you're in France, week after that you're in Austria. I think it makes more sense to just go, yeah, we're going to put all the North American races together. But those are really my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's get a bit of discussion going. Sorry if there was any kind of wobbling from the mic at all. I am recording this late at night, and I am a bit tired, to say the least. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.